In weeks 1 to 3 of Game Experience Design, I had the opportunity to explore various games. Growing up as a kid, I loved enjoying board games and video games with my friends and family. It gives me a sense of nostalgia and I love revisiting this feeling. My favourite game as a child was Wii Sports. I loved how this game was easy to pick up and incorporated movement through its various sport games. Having been exposed to games throughout my young years, I was excited to delve into the various aspects of a few board games with my peers and unfold another perspective of the gaming world. So, what is a game? It really does mean something different to every individual. To me, a game is a structured form of play usually enjoyed with friends or family or sometimes used for educational purposes. Games involve one or more players who engage in a set of rules and objectives to achieve a specific outcome. Games can take many forms, including board games, video games, card games, puzzles, role-playing games, and more. Playing a game involves competition, cooperation, strategy, skill, chance, or a combination of these elements. Games not only provide us with social interaction, but foster entertainment, cognitive stimulation, and sometimes even physical exercise. Throughout weeks 1 to 3 of tutorials, I had the opportunity to play a series of board games with my peers. Personally, my favourite game I played over the 3 weeks was called Sequence. It is a strategic board game that combines elements of card games and board games, requiring players to use both luck and skill to get victory. The game was developed by Doug Richer in 1989 and is enjoyed by individuals of all ages. When unfolding the game and looking at the different aspects it involved, I felt slightly overwhelmed. The instructions were extensive, which felt daunting at first, but once my group came together to work out the strategy of the game and the end goal, I began to feel more confident. Feeling unsure and not understanding the purpose of the game can be frustrating at first. Being able to overcome this feeling and keeping an open mind to a board game I am not familiar with has brought me more enjoyment in playing this game. Once reading the instructions, I started to feel confident with the gameplay and how my group was going to attack this. We divide ourselves into teams with the goal of forming sequences of 5 chips of their own colour on the game board. While learning this game, it was evident that it requires a combination of strategic planning, tactical positioning, and risk management. Players must carefully consider their moves, anticipating what the other player's options are while ensuring they have opportunities to form sequences. The wild cards can diminish opponents' plans or help your progress towards victory. In order to win, I had to balance offensive and defensive strategies, blocking players' sequences while advancing my own. After playing the game 2 times, I often caught myself off guard and wasn't thinking about all the possible opportunities I had.